I wasted years training wrong, but eventually I still made it, gaining over 15 kilograms, becoming stronger than ever in my entire life. And so if you think it's too late to start, in this video I'm gonna share with you all the mindsets and the roadmap I use as an evidence that being late doesn't mean never if you start to move now. Let me introduce myself. My name is Bách Đỗ. I help guys gain weight and strength, becoming bigger and stronger. My weight did go up from 55 to more than 70 kilograms. During the time at high school, some of my old friends, they had been already training something, like working out or at least some kind of sports. And as a result, they were bigger than me, stronger than me, more athletic than me, and of course, more versatile. For instance, I had one friend, one guy, he had been training calisthenics for several years. He had six packs, he was playing football pretty well, and also he could pick up basketball quite fast. However, on the other side, it is me. Besides being a bad player when sometimes playing sports with them, I trained nothing else. I was just studying, playing video games, staying up late, and trying to gain attention by pleasing others and changing myself just for them. What I mean here is basically I used to be a weak loser. Moving on to the period at the university when I was 18 years old, I started to do some home workouts using my body weight, the floor, a chair, window bars, and maximum 5 kilograms dumbbell. Despite the fact that I started to train something and get a little bit of muscle, there was barely any progress. Still, when I was 20 to 21 years old, I wanted to improve the game with maximum 10 kilograms dumbbell and a pair of gym rings. And hence, I got some strength achievements like pistol squat, archer push-ups, handstand progression like frog stand, handstand against the wall, and I knew how to fight. Okay? I got from 55 to 65 kilograms, but then I got back to 60 kg. I still kept going. And so from 21 years old till now, 22, I have been hitting the gym consistently. And this is the period when I saw the most progress, when I got bigger than ever, from 60 to more than 70 kilograms and stronger, with 20 kg on weighted pull-ups, weighted chin-up, and weighted dips for reps, 48 kg per side on squat, 40 kg per side on deadlift, one arm push-up for several reps per arm, dragon flag, elbow lever, L sit hold, advanced tuck front lever, upside down deadlift, etc. This is a crazy transformation of mine. So I'm really happy about this. The reason why I say that being late doesn't mean never if you start now, just imagine this. There are two groups. The first one is full of people, full of guys to be more specific, who are in shape. They might have six packs, some muscle, or at least they look strong. They look like they have been going to the gym consistently, versus these motherfuckers who are out of shape, who are big as fuck, not big as fuck, but obese motherfuckers, or skinny and weak losers, like I used to be. So maybe let's just put you into a scenario where you are a fucking CEO, or I don't know, an HR who wants to hire someone from these groups, either of these groups. So which one would you choose? These, because you can tell that these motherfuckers, maybe they do not have the ability for that job yet, but you already know they have some important traits of a young man, like consistency, discipline, bravery, courage, etc. So that they could get that kind of physique, that kind of strength, that kind of respect from you and other people out there. People can tell that shit too. But these, to me, when I look at these shitty people, at the university, on the fucking roads, I have no respect at all for them. So if late, so what? You still have to be in shape. Being skinny and weak is still your fucking problem. At least it used to still my problem. Am I gonna live being a bitch like that for the rest of my life? The answer is hell no. So being late is still better than never. It is like something is better than nothing. You still have to do fucking something rather than nothing. And guess what? You have nothing to lose, which makes you a dangerous man. There are only two directions when you try to start and you actually try to do the work. The first one is that you would get the fucking result that you have been desiring. Good for you, bro. Congrats. But here, you don't achieve it, but you are still at the same exact position. You lose fucking nothing rather than your fucking time and some effort in exchange for some knowledge and experience. So basically here you lose nothing. You are a dangerous man, depending on nothing here. Another thing which is important is that training is a part of a man's life. It is a must. However ugly, however poor you are, you still have to train and get strong. Look at me right now. I'm fucking shirtless. I don't care. Who gives a shit about me? No one. Because I like this. I'm happy about my progress. Of course, I still have a lot of work to do and work on myself. But still, I'm happy about this shit. I got myself out of that skinny and weak cycle. A weak physique position of myself where I used to be. So I have the right to be pleased with this for now. There's nothing to be shy about, nothing to hide it. Okay? Just be yourself. If you want something, do that fucking work in order to get it. So the time doesn't matter when you start now. You must start now. Let's talk about the actions. However, first of all, I want to touch a little bit on deprivation, because motivation actually stems from this. If you are hungry, you will be motivated to eat. If you are thirsty, you will be motivated to drink. If you are sleep deprived, you will be motivated to go to sleep more, right? The same with your own physique and strength circumstance. If you feel like you are weak and skinny as fuck, like I used to have, like the feeling I used to have compared to my peers at the time, the story I'm just gonna tell you later on after this, you will be so motivated and stimulated to work your ass off to get bigger and stronger than ever in your entire life. So basically what I mean here is it all boils down to how serious you are. For example, one of my old clients, his name is V. We worked together and he gained some weight. He got some really good progress, but then he skipped a lot of workouts and a lot of meals. Of course, some progress photos that he was supposed to send me every single day. And when I started to confront him directly via phone calls and video calls, he finally said to me that he was satisfied with the result that he got. So as you can see, he was already satisfied with it, and that's why he stopped. So it all boils down to how bad you want it, which is really important. You must have a fire always waiting to be ignited inside of your body. Do not get that shit put out to be put out, put off or put out. I don't know the fucking phrasal verbs right here. Just get surrounded by people who used to be the same as you right now, but now they are better than you. It is all about FTE. Fuck this event. My FTEs, let me tell you this. So there was a time in 2023 during the summer, I had to go to a place further away from my home for nearly a month to study the fucking universe subject called National Defense Education. And there was an outside training place there with pull-up bars and dips bars. The peers, mostly guys, they had been already training for years, and hence they were leaner, more muscular than me, and of course much more stronger. But I was still able to get some kind of respect there, because people training would, give each other the respect that we all deserve. So basically, no fucking pushing somebody else down. Okay, just try to lift everybody else up. And I got some compliments from other people as well. That is one FTE. I still got mad about it because I was not as strong as them. Even when it comes to pull-ups and dips at that point, I was weak as fuck. So that is the first one. The second one is that there was a beautiful girl playing basketball, and I played it with her just to be near her. Okay? Fuck. And I got no courage to tell her that I wanted to, hang out with her after this fucking course. I didn't have the balls, bro. And on the last day, there was basically a prom, or, some kind of party for every student there to, party together on the last day. And then it started to rain a little bit. And I came to a shelter, and then she came there too, and only her, not with her friends. And then whoa, fuck. It was the time for the DJ to playing the fucking shitty music, I don't know how about your country, but here, the fucking DJ remix music sucks. Okay, they sucks. However, people just want to dance like this, like fucking robots, and I didn't like it, and I still don't like it. However, I asked her, why don't you go there and dance? She said that, oh, there's no one for me to dance with. So I said that, okay, I will come with you. Oh, really? Yeah, let's go. And I just bounced a little bit, and then I got bored. Okay, so she gave me her shirt, basically the army shirt that we gotta have. She got me her shirt, and to keep it for her while she was partying with her friends there. And I just stood there watching her as a fucking loser. And after that, the chance was on. 100%. Nothing anymore. And you know why? Because I was weak and skinny. I had no confidence in myself. So that was the fucking FTE. And that's why right after that, I signed up at the martial arts gym and started to train martial arts. Also did home workouts like crazy. Sad stories, okay? Do not laugh at it. Had I been big and strong, I could have got some girls there, bro. To be honest, I could have done some really fascinating things there, because around the training place with the bars as well, there were some girls there as well. So I might start now in order to achieve that in the next same circumstance, if I run into that shit again. That is when a villain was born, training martial arts, improving the home workout game, and eventually the gym game. Next action is to do so much volume that it would become impossible for you to fail, so that you can catch up with other guys. If you only do this, following the plan consistently, you can beat inconsistent people, which is fucking everyone out there, bro. Or at least most of everyone. And by default, you will catch up with them, and then you will get better than them and your younger self. And that's how I started. I trained every single day. I learned along the way, and I get the current set of knowledge by doing those. And I am much far ahead of my younger self. Also, some skinny guys, or many skinny and weak guys out there who have unhealthy habits. And that's why you're listening to me too, bro. No offense, but that is just the truth. And we must be realistic about this. Last but not least, if you have the right strategy, you will progress even faster than them other guys. It is like me progressing much better than one of my old friends there who used to train a lot calisthenics, basically did bodyweight training, and he had 6 packs as I said before, but now I'm much bigger than him. And maybe when it comes to strength, I might be a little bit better than him as well, because I have been doing weighted pull-ups, but him just doing normal pull-ups, even though he can do some muscle ups, and I'm really impressed with that. However, as far as I know, he quits training recently, just does the home workouts, only push-ups and squats and sit-ups, that's it. So here's how I have been training and eating currently. In terms of my workout routine, I would have a 5-day cycle plan: pull workout, rest, push workout, leg workout, and then rest. Just repeat the cycle over and over again. And when it comes to the diet plan, really simple: 3 big meals a day, as much portions as possible with vegetables, meat, and of course brown rice. Other meals will be almonds, bananas, 25 almonds, 2 bananas, 3 eggs, around a big bowl of lentils porridge, and 1 potato. And as you can tell, there are no fancy meals, no supplements, and no complexly cooked ones. Just what real and conventional, including free weight and calisthenics as well. And I have been 2 years in and already so confident. Even I am able to coach people right now. So the sooner you start, the faster you can achieve your goals. Start copying what I do today, and then you will get the same fucking results. I guarantee that. That's it, bro. Goodbye.